Can you hear my aquarium in the background? I hope not. Can you? I don't think you can, but anyhow, welcome to my PlayStation 5 collection update video. Raw, uncut, real. We're just gonna be talking about these games from the heart, how I experienced them. Now, FYI, it is Christmas time. I got like 4 of these games for Christmas, and I've only played through like half of the games I'm gonna talk about here. Um, but I'm knowledgeable about each and every single one, so this is a trustable source, you could say. Because I do my research on every game I buy these days. I'll very rarely take a risk. I did take a risk with Payday 3. We're gonna talk about that game. And alright, so um, shout out to the folks, my folks, for the nice Christmas gifts, and a couple of these I bought myself on Black Friday. Uh, Assassin's Creed and Star Wars to be exact. But yeah, I'm really excited, guys. Like as you can tell, I'm just so chilled out right now. I'm just super excited to just delve into these and just talk about these with you guys, because it's been a fat minute, fam, since I did the PlayStation 5 Nintendo Switch collection update videos, and I love doing them for you guys, and a lot of you seem to enjoy them, and it just like it melts my heart how much you like to watch my content, guys. It's so awesome. But anyways, all that aside, let's delve into these games. All right, let's set those there. So first up, I got Payday 3. So Payday 3 was on sale for $25 at Best Buy. I had to pick it up. I had heard mixed things about it. I saw IGN's review. They gave it a 7 because obviously they were sponsored. The game was broken at launch, guys. Okay, I had people tell me that this particular title had people having issues finding matches on day one, people glitching out of matches, just all sorts of different varieties of complete and utter bullshit. So when they dropped the price down from $50 or $40, I don't remember how much it was initially, $25, I'm like, you know what, bro? I played a little bit of Payday 2 back on the PS4. I dwelled into it for like, I don't know, like a couple of hours, just fucked around in that game. I didn't really play that game all that much back in the day. Let me give this series another shot. Okay, so I boot up the game. Alright. And I'm just expecting to just be pissed off with all the tutorials and such. The game lets me skip the tutorials. I play a couple of matches. I learn how everything works. And I can't stop playing this game. It looks beautiful compared to Payday 2. The graphics in Payday 2 were meh. They look like PS3 graphics on a PS4 game. Whereas this looks like PS4 Pro graphics on a PS5, but no one plays Payday for the graphics, let's be real here. It's a heist simulator, and honestly, with the new update and the free maps they've added, and with all of these changes that Starbreeze has added to this particular title, I am willing to say that this is the best Payday experience on the market right now. You should jump into this game. Now is the perfect time. The only issue I have noticed with this particular title is that certain maps, I know this sounds super weird, but hear me out, certain maps still have some of those connectivity issues. But for the time being, I would give this game an 8 out of 10. But if Starbreeze got their head out of their ass, and instead of developing paid DLC, and just, worked on some of the connectivity issues when it came to certain maps, I would have been very fucking happy. But the issue is that some of the maps work like a breeze, but some of them, you're just teamed up with bots. And that's annoying, because Payday is fun in the sense that it's all about teamwork. That's only happened to me on particular maps. There are certain maps where 24/7 there's always going to be people on, which is great. The game barely has connectivity issues now, but the fact that said issues still exist 3-4 months after launch does make me a little angry. But as a multiplayer game in general, it works phenomenally. I don't believe that at one point this game was completely unplayable when it came to the online aspect, because now it really is a great online experience. But as I said, certain maps, y'all need to fix the issues. And one more thing, guys, let me know in the comments down below, um, if I can just like join a general like map, like just like do like whichever map the game just picks out in the server, like just the general, just like search for all maps or something like that. Because either I've been too lazy to figure that out myself, or that feature isn't in the game. But overall, for $25, it's a great multiplayer experience. I will do a review of it soon. I'm not gonna stop talking about this game, because it surprised me, bro. It's a genuinely good game, believe it or not. Um, Next up, we have Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. This was one of my Christmas goodies, uh, and this was on sale for $40. No, $50, down from $70. And this launch edition included for free on PlayStation 5 the Aranahi Warrior Pack. So I always love it when they throw in those little those little skin packs as a bonus. Saints Row had one of those as well. I thought that was super duper neat. The Idols pack. So I love it when developers go through the extra trouble of throwing in something cool for new adopters of all these games. Um, the thing I find very fascinating about this game is, from the gameplay videos I've seen, is basically like a Far Cry game, with the aliens from Avatar fighting against the evil human corporations. And I think that's very accurate, judging by what I've seen. I don't want to give a full on opinion though, because I've yet to play the game. But from what I've seen, guys, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. It looks like definitely one of the most beautiful PlayStation 5, Xbox Series titles that have come out this year, judging by gameplay alone. And yeah, the game is constantly being ray traced. The graphics look gorgeous, and basically they recreated Pandora for you, the player, to explore. I don't think I'm gonna dislike this game. I find it very hard to even consider the fact that I may dislike this game. Next up, we got Sonic Superstars. Sonic Superstars. I got Super Mario Bros. Wonder when that launched. I got that game like the day it came out, and for some reason, I noticed Sonic games, they always go on sale like a few months after launch. Like that, it was the same way with like Sonic Frontiers, I think it was called, like the latest 3D Sonic game. Like I got that for like $30 on the Switch, which I kind of regret doing, because like I've heard it looks so much better on PS5. But yeah, Superstars. It's like a new era Sonic Generations. Um, I'm not gonna lie. It looks fantastic. Um, if it's anything like Sonic Generations or Sonic Mania, I'm sure I'm gonna like it. And from what I've heard, this is just another good Sonic game. Some people say, "Oh, there's an identity crisis with like Sonic Generation." Ah, bro, I highly doubt it. I really think that Sega lately, they've really gotten their head out of their ass, especially like at the Game Awards. Like, I'm sorry to steer off topic here, but at the Game Awards, they showcased like their new trailer where they're gonna be rebooting a bunch of franchises like Crazy Taxi, Jack Ryan Radio, Shinobi, Golden Axe. Man, Sega's been pumping out fantastic Sonic titles, and I'm sure this will be one of them. This was on sale for like $30, bro. Absolute banger for $30. As a lifelong Sonic fan, ever since I was a kid, this is gonna take me back to the good old days of playing Sonic 2, on the Sega Genesis, or as you in Europe know it as the Mega Drive. Yeah, fantastic purchase. Very happy with it. Here's a friend. Here's a game that a friend of mine, couldn't stop geeking about. This is the Crew Motorfest, aka the Crew 3. This is the third installment in the Crew franchise. I told my buddy it looks kind of like a little bit of a Horizon 3 ripoff. Um, but my buddy couldn't stop telling me about how beautiful this game was and how fun it was to play. And what really um, fascinated me about this game is it takes place on Oahu. It takes place in Hawaii. So, I love the tropical setting. I love the gorgeous cars. You got the new Lamborghini, the latest Lamborghini model here. Um, and I can't wait to hop on a couple of sessions with my buddy, and just make some great memories as I did with uh, Horizon 3, Horizon 4. Here at the Crew Motorfest, and yeah, my buddy just kept showing me videos of just how gorgeous this game looks. I mean, an open world racer by Ubisoft. I mean, lately Ubisoft's just been pumping out fantastic games. And the Crew, I played the original. I thought it was very fun. I'm only expecting more of the best from Motorfest. Okay, that rhymed. Rolled right off the tongue. All right. Next, we have a game that personally I did not like. I put 4 hours into it. No, sorry, 6 hours into it. Assassin's Creed Mirage. Now, let me tell you the problem with Assassin's Creed Mirage, at least for me personally, guys, is this game. I don't know why. I just had this visual image of Assassin's Creed 3 or Assassin's Creed Ragnarok, was it the Viking one? Is taking place in the Middle East, right? But this game is so back to basics and backwards. It basically pays homage to Assassin's Creed 2, but it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I want a big, sprawling open world, right? And then I realized that I basically can only explore Baghdad, Iraq. And it's like, okay, I love the setting. It looks absolutely beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful settings for an Assassin's Creed game. You have this just gorgeous, Middle Eastern architecture everywhere. Just this, sprawling desert landscape dotted with palm trees and, beautiful lakes and ravines. And, it looks gorgeous, right? But I did not like how it just goes back to basics so much, rather than being a natural evolution of the series. And at this point, guys, we're getting an Assassin's Creed every year, every other year, bro. I'm not surprised. They just want to throw shit at the wall hoping it sticks. Most people say it's an alright game. I say it's a big no-no from me. This game, gameplay-wise, feels outdated compared to Assassin's Creed 3. Maybe I'm just saying that because I'm biased and it's my favorite Assassin's Creed game. Um, but honestly, guys, like, even though the game looks gorgeous, it's definitely the most beautiful Assassin's Creed game I've personally seen out of all the ones I've played. Visually, it's a treat to look at. I'd rather play 3 or even Assassin's Creed 2. And Assassin's Creed 2, even in the Ezio collection, with, like, the remaster, is painful to look at compared to this game. I had more fun with Assassin's Creed 2. Um, Maybe you'll like this. I'm not gonna necessarily say it's a bad game. Maybe you'll like this if you're a fan of earlier Assassin's Creed, like the first game, or yeah, sure, I'd go for it, but not for me, unfortunately. That one really broke me. I really, really, really wanted to like that game. And lastly, we have Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This was oh, by the way, Assassin's Creed Mirage I got on Black Friday. I paid 40 for that game, and I paid, I think I paid like $35, $30 for this game, and it was just so dirt cheap. I had to grab it. I played Jedi Fallen Order. I thought that game was great. Me personally, I did not like the puzzles in Fallen Order. I did not like how you had to walk in circles just to find a particular puzzle to access the next area. But I'm expecting more of the same here with way harder enemies and way harder bosses. From what I've heard, this game is way harder. But I enjoyed Fallen Order enough to the point where I would want to give the sequel a shot. Did I ever beat Fallen Order? No, that's something I always regretted. So I want to, go to this game and I want to finish this game through and through. Even though I've heard some of these bosses in this particular title, they're 10 times harder than Fallen Order. I don't care. I want to explore this new universe that EA has put together. And until next year's Star Wars Outlaws, I believe is what it's called, the new open world Star Wars game. I think this is going to be the best fix. I think the game has 6 planets, if I'm not mistaken. So, explore new planets and familiar frontiers of the Star Wars galaxy. Just the fact that, as a Star Wars fan myself, I've got Star Wars memorabilia all over the room. One of the reasons why I'm single. Ha! Just the fact that this game probably has a new planet or two and just a shit ton of new lore is enough for me. So, yeah. But hey, EA, as a dark side kind of guy myself, I would appreciate Star Wars Sith, man. Jedi, get out of here, bro. Join the dark side sometime, EA. Y'all are already on the dark side, but I mean, shit, a Sith game would be awesome. But anyways, guys, for more in-depth videos on any of the games you've seen here in this video, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to talk more about these games as I get to see all of them through. But for the time being, I'm mainly going to be playing Payday 3. I'm going to be getting into Avatar pretty soon. If you want to see me stream those games, let me know in the comments. I'm also replaying Saints Row 4. That game was so underrated. So if you want to see any streams on that, we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff for the new year. And yeah, thanks for watching LA Tech Trends, guys. Remember to subscribe, like this video, turn on those notifications for fresh, new PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Nintendo, PC gaming content. I love you very much. Have a phenomenal holiday season. Peace.